ريس 3 هو فيلم إثارة وأكشن بضم مجموعة من نجوم السينما الهندية، وهذا الفيلم حقق ريتنج عالي ونجاح كبير بشباك التذاكر لأسباب عديدة. أهم هي الأسباب هي النجوم المشاركين بالفيلم يلي هنن سلمان خان، جاكلين فرنانديز وديزي شاه. وتم تصوير مشاهد كبيرة من الفيلم بدولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ونحن فريق زي كونكت بالعربي كنا بلقاء حصري مع نجوم الفيلم خلال تواجدهم بدبي لحضور فعالية. وبدي أذكركم أنه فيلم ريس 3 رح ينعرض بشكل حصري على قناة زي أفلام يوم الخميس 6 فبراير.
Ain't nobody gonna run the race like me.
Thank you to all the people, those 13,000 people who have already booked their tickets and are coming for the concert. And I promise that you will not be disappointed by any one of us. We regret the fact that we could not perform here the last time because of rains. Everything, every time when we plan something, it's always special as we can make it. My message to the fans, be safe, stay out of trouble. Trouble is big trouble. Trust me, I know. This is Salman Khan. Please do watch Race 3 on Zee Alwan.
We actually work according to the city that we're traveling to. The debang, the tour, the act, the show, it keeps changing. So we have all prepared in our own ways a touch of something or an addition to something. So for me, I have actually tried to work on a specific costume. I've worked with some Arab designers as well for my stage performance, and I've worked on a little bit of an Arabic touch to my music that I'm combining with my Bollywood music. Being a part of this film, for me, it was always about the script. It was something that I had always believed in, and so I was just happy to actually see it finally released. It had taken some time. It had taken about, a little bit of a delay as well, but it was good to actually see it. I've been getting some interesting reviews from people. Of course, with the positive comes the negative, but in my own regard as well, I like taking criticism in its stride, but I do actually feel that the storyline was very, very good. The genre I actually want to try next, and I feel very positive about doing, is an action flick for a female character. And I think right now the timing is all about that, and this is something I think that a lot of people do actually want to see, is women being more empowered. So taking on something like that I think will be very challenging, but I also think it'll be something I would really, really love to do. I think now also, especially in this day and age of cinema, there is very, very good technicians and very good CG work that can be done and VFX that can be done. But at the same time, the audience is very, very, very sensitive to real, to real filming, to real shots, to things that are real. So as an actor, it's we don't get away so much with now just stunt doubles or cheating over here. You actually have to do your own stunts. You actually have to go out and do the work. So preparation is very important. If I was to play a ballerina, I would have to definitely prep for it. If I was to play anything else, I would definitely have to prep for it. For me, in the earlier in the beginning of my career, it was about what the director wanted me to do, and it was already part of the script. Later on, for example, in movies like A Gentleman, it became more about like what I'm contributing, to the film and what I'm contributing to the song. So the pole dancing was actually like, for example, my idea, and I said, oh, because we're shooting in Miami and it seems to be like the culture over there. Why don't we do a song that revolves around pole dancing? And they said, yeah, cool, it's a great idea. But then when I actually tried it on day one, I realized how difficult it was, and I was like, no, I can't do this. It took me 2 months to actually just work on it, and then I was fully bruised. It was like very, very, very difficult. It's a huge strengthening kind of exercise, but it's important for actors, and I think also actors love doing these things. They love getting into, they like to, kind of get into it, get into the character, get into the training. It's something I love. Sometimes I wish we had more time to do these things, but you give me something, and I'll be, if it's a challenge for me, and I know it's gonna like maybe even injure me, I'll still do it. My message to the Arabic fans, I would first like to say أنا حبك, which I said last time, I think. But thank you so much for watching our films. Thank you so much for supporting us. And we are so happy to be in your part of the world right now, in your country, in your home. And we hope you continue to support us and love us. And please watch Race 3 exclusively on Zee Alwan.
Nobody knows what the future holds for us. Let's give it our best. Oh Jana, Jana, Jana. Oh baby. जब साथ होते हैं, जब पास होते हैं, रूबरू होते ही मेरी रूह तेरी रूह से कहे I found love, I found love, I found love, I found it in you.
Dubai has always been a second home for me, and I have loved being here. I've been here so many times, and everyone, like I've like when you go out for just a stroll in the mall, there are a lot of people who come to you, and they say that we are fans, can we have pictures and all that. So they're so welcoming that way, and they're so warm. I really love to be here, and again, performing is again very super excited. The difference is very simple. When you are on the stage and you're performing for the audience, you get the reactions then and there. When you are shooting for the film, you have to wait for a certain period of time for the film to release and then to get the reactions from the audience. So there is an instant connect when you're on the stage, and when it's for the film, there is no personal connection that you're making with the audience. I'm always nervous when I have to step right before on the stage, but they say that a little nervousness is always necessary when you are doing it, because it just gives you that little boost to perform better. I have no steps. I'll just keep on memorizing my act right before my song starts. Okay, so a lot of people actually, they have got it really wrong. I was one of the crowd members. Then I became a dancer. And what I was in Tere Naam was a dancer. That was not a cameo. Cameo is still a big thing to do in a film. Dancer is just dancing at the back. Then I became an assistant choreographer, then I became a model, and then an actor. So my journey has been really long, and I'm grateful for my journey because I have learned so many things. I have learned so many things that goes behind the camera, the amount of work, the amount of hard work that others do in order to make one product look beautiful. In fact, I never thought that I will ever be in Bollywood. I wanted to be an air hostess, actually. My dad wanted me to be an IAS officer. Destiny had some different plans. I trained kickboxing for almost 8 months for preparing for the role, and a lot of martial arts. And so physically it was very challenging because there are certain things that I didn't know, not certain, most of the things that I didn't know, and I had to learn it. And do it convincingly on the camera is a second thing altogether. So I have done a lot of films in my life, including the South films, but I have not done one romantic film. So, and I am a romantic, a die-hard. Race 3 exclusively on Zee Alwan.